Why does your dog pull away when all you want is a loving hug? Many owners feel hurt the first time that happens. They think the dog is rejecting them or loving them less. But many dogs are not rejecting love at all. They are reacting to pressure, restraint, and lost control. To humans, a hug often means warmth, comfort, and closeness. To some dogs, that same hug feels like being trapped. Arms wrapped around the body can remove the easy way out. And for an animal that reads space carefully, that matters. Safety often begins with knowing it can leave if needed. That is why some dogs go stiff before they ever growl. The body is speaking long before the voice gets louder. A hard neck can be an early sign of discomfort. A frozen body can mean the dog is enduring, not relaxing. A turned head can be a polite request for space. A lip licking can show stress, even with no food nearby. Yawning can appear when the dog is trying to cope. Ears shifting back can mean the body is bracing. Avoiding eye contact can be a calming signal, not indifference. A dog may stay still because moving feels unsafe. Many loving owners miss these signs because the dog stays quiet. But quiet does not always mean comfortable. Some dogs survive pressure by becoming very still. That stillness can look calm, but feel heavy inside. Dogs do not naturally express affection the same way humans do. They can love deeply without wanting to be squeezed. They can trust you fully and still dislike hugging. That is not betrayal, and it is not coldness. It is simply the dog telling the truth about its body. Touch is not just about contact, but about context. How you touch matters as much as where you touch. When you touch matters as much as how long, and whether the dog had a choice changes everything. Many dogs dislike hands coming from above the head. That angle can feel sudden, uncertain, and controlling. Some dogs dislike being touched on the face. Others are sensitive around the ears, paws, or tail. Some feel uneasy when touched near the belly or hips. A dog with pain may react faster than you expect. Sore joints can turn a soft hug into sharp discomfort.
I won't touch you there.
An old injury can make ordinary petting feel risky. Even one painful surprise can change future reactions. Dogs also remember how touch felt in the past. If touch once came with fear, they may brace early. If hands were rough, fast, or unpredictable, they learn caution. If they were startled often, they prepare before contact lands. Sometimes the dog is not angry, just overloaded. A tired dog may want rest instead of affection. A startled dog may need space before comfort. A fearful dog may need distance before it can reconnect. Even excitement can make touch harder to tolerate. During play, arousal rises, and patience gets thinner. After stress, the nervous system can stay on alert. That is why timing matters so much. A hug during calm may be tolerated. A hug after fear may feel unbearable. A dog on its bed may want even more control. A sleeping dog has no time to prepare. A dog near food may feel protective about space. A dog cornered by furniture may feel trapped faster. A dog touched from behind may feel suddenly vulnerable. None of this means the dog hates the owner. It means the dog is reading the moment through instinct. The dogs care deeply about freedom of movement. They notice pathways, pressure, and how close bodies come. When the exit disappears, stress often rises. When the body is pinned, choice disappears too. And many dogs do not hate touch itself. They hate the feeling of not getting to choose. That is the deepest part many people miss. A dog that comes closer on its own is telling you something. A dog that leans into your leg is choosing contact. A dog that places its head on your hand is choosing trust. A dog that comes back after walking away feels safe enough. That return matters more than forced closeness ever will. Choice changes the emotional meaning of touch. The same hand can feel kind or threatening. The same pet can feel soothing or intrusive. The difference is often whether the dog invited it. That is why consent matters even with animals. Dog consent does not look like human words. It looks like approaching, staying, softening, and returning. It also looks like leaving when it has had enough. And that leaving should not be treated as disrespect. When a dog walks away, it is still communicating honestly. Dogs trust people who listen to small signals. When those signals are ignored, the dog must speak louder. That is how a lip lick can become a growl. That is how a head turn can become a snap. The dog is not being dramatic in those moments. It is trying harder to be understood. Punishing the growl does not remove the discomfort. It only removes one warning sign. Then the dog may skip softer signals next time. That is why respectful attention matters early. The goal is not to make every dog enjoy hugs. And the goal is to understand what this dog feels. Some dogs prefer brief strokes on the chest or side. Some prefer sitting near you without being touched much. Some enjoy contact only when they begin it first. Some love leaning beside you, but not being held. These differences are normal, not broken behavior. Good relationships grow from reading those preferences accurately. The best touch often starts before your hand arrives. It starts with slower movement and a softer angle. It starts by not looming over the dog. It starts by offering, then waiting. Pet briefly, then pause and notice what happens. Does the dog lean in, stay, or come back? Or does it stiffen, turn away, or leave? That answer is the real conversation. A dog that feels heard becomes less defensive over time. A dog that keeps its choices often becomes more affectionate. Now, not because it surrendered, but because it feels safe. Safety opens the door that force as always closes. So when your dog avoids a hug, listen more deeply. It may not hate your love at all. It may only hate the feeling of being trapped inside it. And a dog that truly trusts you will not need to be held. When it feels safe enough, it will come close on its own.